We're in the woods. A little bit too hot. Right. Hello and welcome to another video. For any of you that don't know, my name's Jess and I'm in the woods today. I've just come out for a little fire and I'm also doing some craft projects while I'm here as well. Now it is the winter, and as I'm sure you all know, if you're an outdoor enthusiast like myself, it can be quite frustrating when there's something stopping you from going outside. So whether it's the weather, whether it's mental health, commitments with family and stuff like that can take priority. So whatever it is that is currently stopping you from getting out into the woods, I just thought that this would be a really good opportunity to share with you some of the things that I do as an outdoor enthusiast to keep me in the right mindset and to just keep me occupied basically while I can't go outside. First thing is maintaining your gear. So whether it's sharpening knives, washing your blankets and your sleep systems, patching up holes in a tarp or a tent, you know, respraying and waterproofing your jacket, anything that you can do in preparation for the next season of outdoor adventures is good. Another thing that I like to do is practice my skills. So there are some things that you can still do inside that translate into outdoor skills. So for example, tying knots, making cordage, carving if you have the facility to, anything like that, weaving. There are so many indoor crafting skills that you can practice, and then when the weather's better and you're ready to come out, you can come out with all your skills all refreshed and refined and be ready to apply them to a project in the woods. So another tip, and this is one that I really think is good for everybody, expand your knowledge. So whether that's reading, watching documentaries, watching other survival shows, or even watching a channel like this, expanding your knowledge when you can't go outside will always benefit you when you do finally get a chance to go on an adventure. So yeah, mushrooms, plant guides, bushcraft how-tos, documentaries, YouTube channels, all that good stuff to expand your knowledge and make sure that your brain is nice and fresh and ready, so when you do go into the woods, you're going into the woods with a brain full of power. Talking for so long, I seem to have lost my fire. Fire loves chaos, so a good way to get your fire started is to just rearrange your twigs in their respective size order, but do it in the most chaotic way possible. So another thing that you can do when you can't actually get outside is plan your next trip. So as you probably already know, if you're not new to my channel, rain, shine, snow, extreme temperature, you know, minus, whatever, I'm not really too fussed. The only time I don't really get a chance to get outside in the winter is if I have other commitments like my job or family commitments. So the weather doesn't really bother me too much, but if you are stuck inside because of the weather, then plan your next trip. You know, get a map out, do some Googling, see if you can find a new spot or a potential cool spot. Maybe liaise with some friends, see if you can get a little group together, you know, who's going to be off when, should we book some holiday off work, that kind of stuff. Start making the arrangements and filling your calendar so that you are absolutely ready to go when the weather finally clears up and you're finally able to get back into the woods. And last but certainly not least, if you can't get outside for any reason, then my final tip, and probably my most important tip or thing that you can do that I find the most helpful, is just get inspiration. So obviously you can get inspiration from, you know, reading and watching videos like I've said, but just connecting with real, genuine people that have the same interest as you, whether it's going into your local shop that sells outdoor equipment, reaching out, joining a group, online group or an in-person group. So I get most of my inspiration from nature documentaries. I love learning about animals, plants, things like that, but also watching other YouTubers and also joining live streams as well. So if you see somebody that you are subscribed to on a live stream, jump in, because it gives you a chance to speak to them, and it also gives you a chance to speak to other people that are in the comments as well. Make a couple of friends. It's always good. The fire has that lovely glow. I'm not sure if you can tell, but that glow means that it's actually starting to get dark already. When it comes to going outside, every single time you go into the woods, it does not have to be an overnighter. It doesn't have to be a huge project. It doesn't have to be an awesome shelter build. It's okay to just go for a walk, go for a fire, go for lunch, go for a picnic. You know, it is okay to just spend 10-15 minutes outside in that break in the weather, or just before it gets dark. Any time in the woods is good time in the woods. So for all of you creators out there that might be watching this, do not feel pressured to film, and do not feel like you need to produce some big amazing thing every single time you go into the woods, because actually the people that enjoy going to the woods, they just like being here. It doesn't necessarily matter whether you're crafting, cooking, fishing, just go outside. Anyway, it is starting to get dark. I'm on a time limit today, so I can't be out here all night, unfortunately, but that's okay, because any time in the woods is good time in the woods. So I'm going to call it here. I hope that you found those tips useful. If you like what you see and would like to see more videos from me, or would like to see more sort of tips and tricks, anything like that, crafting, fishing, let me know in the comment section. And also remember that the comment section is a kind place and a safe place. So if anybody is struggling with the fact that they're not able to go outside at the moment, then leave a comment and we can open up a discussion, and we can all put our tips and tricks in the comment section, and it can be awesome. But yeah, that's what we've got time for today. So thanks again, and I'll see you in the woods.